Unless you're an extremely unusual audience, you will welcome some of this help. Because most people, parents or young people who are concerned about their own attitudes, have not in their own lives had the opportunity to gain this kind of insight.
We're back. And today we're going to talk about...
Every so often I get a strong sex urge, and the only way I can take care of it is to masturbate.
Masturbation!
Many people of all ages, men and women, masturbate. They do it because it gives them pleasure or relaxes them. Other people may not enjoy it or find it against their principles.
I wanted to discuss this with everybody because I'm in several different Facebook groups with moms or women. I saw a post one day of a woman who said her husband masturbates all the time. And she's walked in on him several times and she was disgusted by him.
What is that?
Love to know
Greg,
we would love to know your
Greg?
opinion.
Disgusted by him?
Disgusted by him.
Probably be gorilla beating that shit.
Maybe he was like...
Often he will do this until the penis spurts out the milky white fluid called semen.
And she was grossed out and...
Sometimes you gotta reach within yourself and get to know yourself a little bit.
Stop.
And this is the same penis that she jumped on, but she
Yeah, but maybe
disgusted
he was doing it all the time. Like maybe it was overboard. I don't know the details.
You may have heard stories about how masturbation is harmful. But we know today that it cannot physically hurt you no matter how often you do it.
So it kind of sparked my interest in married couples in masturbation and how often one does it or how the other spouse feels about it. So I asked him and we started talking about masturbation. And we've talked about masturbation now more than we ever have, like, I feel like in our lives.
I think just because we had this poll going.
Yeah.
We had this poll going, no pun. It's crazy how many married couples that don't talk about these things, like are afraid to discuss these real issues or these real subjects that come up in their relationship. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, me too.
Like, it's crazy to me that a woman walk in on her husband and be upset that he jacking off. My dick in my hand.
We
What are
would
you
love
doing
to
in
know
there,
your
Greg?
opinion. Yes, but what if he's just doing it all the time? I don't know the details. Maybe he was like standing on the bed weird.
One leg up. Getting it
This. Bent over. Like this.
back.
I don't know what she walked in on, you know?
I'm sorry I intruded on your privacy. I'll be sure to knock next time, okay?
We're not here to judge. To each his own, it is what it is. However, probably over 60 women, how they feel about masturbation when their spouse does it. This is exactly what I posted.
Wait, before we get into it, I gotta do something.
Yeah. I did this.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so I asked them, how often do you masturbate? How often does your spouse? How do you feel about your spouse masturbating? And how does your spouse feel about you doing it? The answers and responses I got were once a week, 2 to 3 times a week, or 4+.
4+ times a day or 4?
Week.
A
week.
Say, God.
There were some women who said that they do it more than once a day, but that was very rare.
Did you guys talk about how much they had sex?
No, that's the one thing I wish I would have
jacking
asked. Women don't jack off.
Everybody jacks off.
No.
Remember that book they have for kids?
Everyone poops.
No.
Book.
No.
Everybody jacks off.
But women don't jack off.
Sure they do. You just
No,
told
we
me they
don't.
did it 4 times a week.
That's not jacking off. We don't do this. But I feel like there's a correlating thing. Like, if you are afraid to speak about this,
Right.
then what else are you afraid to talk about?
Exactly.
And the reason I wanted to talk about it is because it really kind of made me uncomfortable because I feel like it's very taboo to talk about.
I can't sit down with my wife and have a conversation about how many times she jack off today.
I don't jack off. Stop using that. I don't like that word.
Yeah.
That's like the word moist. Hillary. Moist.
I like moist. So how many times, let me ask you a question. How many times do you jack off?
For one, I don't jack off, ever. I don't have a wiener, so I don't jack off.
How many times do you stir the pot?
I would say maybe once a week.
Do you kick yourself out after you get done? Fuck out of here, I'm done.
Get out of here.
Do what you get sick of you. You said once a week, average?
Mm-hmm. Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? How often do you play with yourself? See what I did there? Play with yourself.
It just depends. I usually, honestly, for me,
that you want.
it just depends. Jacking off or masturbation is more so of an energy release, just like sex is. It's a connection, right? A sexual connection.
What you do.
It just depends, man. Sometimes I might go 6 months without it. I might go 3 times a day.
Damn!
So
3 times a day?
I've gone so hard that I've been mad at myself for hurting myself so much. Looking at my hand like, what are you doing to me? Depends on when you catch me.
And I feel like it shouldn't be taboo. Like, why is it so taboo? Like, there's no reason for anyone to be that uncomfortable about talking about it. People are so quick to talk about having sex. Yeah. So people are so quick to talking about other things. So it's like,
yeah,
you know.
And then you're married. Like, this is a person you said, I'm going to be fucking with you for the rest of my life. But I'm going to act like I don't do this. I'm going to sneak off to the corner, get that off real quick, and come back and act like nothing happened.
Our goal for this video is to help people open up the lines of communication, to break the taboo, break the societal, what's what I'm looking for?
Bullshit. The goal for all of our videos are to help spark up conversations, to stop walking on eggshells and start talking about real shit. This is real shit. I think women are more adventurous when it comes to sexual endeavors than men, for real. Women act like they I
agree.
I don't want to do this. And you turn off the lights and turn on some.
Like what? Let me put it in your butt.
Who butt?
Some type of freak or something? God!
See? But yeah, he wants to do it to me.
Yeah.
Nah.
What the fuck is
Nah.
that?
Why should I be more adventurous?
Where are we going with this? Kind of fucked up
Because you just said women are more adventurous.
Yeah.
It's adventurous.
What kind of adventure you trying to go on?
I'm just saying.
What type of adventure time? I'm not down with that shit.
I'm just saying, like.
You ain't saying nothing.
That
you talking about jacking up, you talking about.
No, that's adventurous. And sex.
I'm not down with that shit. My butt time action.
Maybe this video can help you to communicate more, and I hope it can, and I hope it opens up more possibilities and opportunities to speak with your spouse. You know, if you're not releasing that sexual energy,
you fuck around and kill somebody.
Your brain's gonna explode.
I gotta twack my tweeter right now. Twack my tweeter.
I'm referring, of course, to masturbation.
Until next time, uncomfortable conversations with Dre and Kat.